What is going on, folks? What is going on? Semi-original guy here, aka Mr. Cannon from Advanced Source Bioweb, bringing you more of the ROM hack, folks. More of the back in the black ROM hack. Today, we are diving in to Yellow Comet. We're going in, folks, and we're going in deep, and it's going to be great, fantastic, wonderful, and all those things. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and just jump right into it, folks, because I have no idea how much time I have, but we are going to get as many missions as we possibly can completed all in one day. Boom! Now, if we can completely complete Yellow Comet, then that would be ideal. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, you're all having a fantastic day. If you are, make sure to tell me the greatest thing that you did all week was. Now, we're going to carry on here, folks. Boom! We are going to be playing as this guy. And I can't remember his name. Reggie, maybe? Maybe it's Reggie. But we'll find out, folks. We'll find out. Because I don't even know what his abilities are yet. So we're going to find out together. Let's power through the enemy. Tanks of Terror. I like his style already, though. This guy's name is Zabat, aka Scooby-Doo. So, yes. We're gonna go on here. Where are the supplies we've plundered? They're en route to our base, even as we speak, sir. Excellent. Ah, Yellow Comet. So fate has brought me here. I'll bring my chat window out. In here. There it is. I found it. Ah, Yellow Comet. So fate's brought me here. The country that cheated my ancestors out of their reign. Ooh. More lore drop. What are you talking about, Scooby-Doo? It's none of your concern. If you must know, here is a clue. Consider how this country was named. Named? Yellow Comet? Comet? Comet. I'm lost here. I'm lost. Of course you are! On to other matters. Are the war tanks in place? War tanks? Oh, okay. Alright. Yes, sir. The enemy is approaching the lab. Shall we engage? Do so at once. They shall tremble before the might of this weapon. This should buy the digging team enough time for their tasks. Folks, we're gonna be getting war tanks over here. I'm super stoked. War tanks are super fun. They're big, and that's the best thing about them, folks. They're big. Oh, would you look at that, folks? Oh my gosh. It's 3 medium tanks in a trench coat right there. This is where the enemy ran off. Looks like there's a battalion here. The gods! What is that mess of metal and cannons I see there? That must be what they needed the stolen fuel for. It looks tougher than any tank I've seen. Hard as adamantium. Very well then. Rocky, you take command. Oh, his name is Rocky. Okay. Huh, what, me? You have the strongest attacks in Yellow Comet, yes? Then face them down like a real man. Well, I guess someone has to. Alright, let's go. Strongest attacks in Yellow Comet, you say? Well. Let's see what he's all about. A reckless Yellow Comet commander who appears to be at odds with Sakura sometimes. Hit food and miss caution. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize this man had a huge gut. Look at this gut. This is like Grim Light over here. His hit is food and his miss is caution. All units have plus 20 attack and minus 20 defense power, making a risky command. So he is grim. Tail Wag. The attack power of all units rises even higher to 60. Spinning Leap. The attack power of all units rises even higher to plus 100. Interesting. So he's like Grim, but he's actually kind of weaker than Grim on a day-to-day base. But in a super cow power and co-power base, he's actually stronger than Grim. Interesting. Interesting. All right, folks. We got the war tank over here, which is basically the mega tank, more or less. So, yeah, this is going to be interesting. How are we going to pull this one off? How far does the war tank move? Normally it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. 4 movement. Okay, here we go. What do we see here off the bat? So there's a lab right here, so we can capture that, and we can get the big old chunk of war tank. So that'll be nice. Obviously, we have to stop the sub. So that's got to be done. But how far do these shoot? Okay, so that's fine. We'll be fine if we just put it right here. And then we can fire on something. We only do 81% though. I was hoping for a little bit more. Really was. We were hoping for more damage, but whatever. That's okay. Alright, so Battlecopter is going to be a little iffy. I mean, the war tanks and medium tanks are obviously going to be pretty iffy to deal with. But, I mean, like, I don't know. In general, I don't think this mission is going to be too difficult. We just have to set up accordingly. Let the enemy come to us, and then we shall annihilate them in one fell swoop without any planning and or strategy needed. And that is the best thing to do, folks. Best thing to do, no strategy, just yeet. Just yeet it over, yeet it away, and everything will be fine. There we go. Boom. And we'll just shove over here. And these guys will just stay here until I feel comfortable moving them. Alright. Alright. The medium tanks. They're rolling in. Alright, so all we want to do is we just want to occupy this tile. So that guy can't move. Don't want him to move anywhere. Then we are going to be attacking the infantry. Rocket's in a good spot right there. We don't want the battlecopter to come over and attack us. We only have 1 anti-air. But we can definitely do a lot of damage here to that tank. So we are going to be taking advantage of that for sure. The recon's not like overly important, so we'll use that guy as bait. Medium tank can move right there, so that'll be fine. And then we'll end the turn. That's it. That's it. That's all we're gonna do. All we're gonna have to do for that turn. So we lose the recon, which is fine. But we shall do so much damage in return. It's gonna be glorious. Cool, 48% damage, not bad. I guess those guys aren't really like doing anything significant, so I really don't even have to attack them. I can just focus on taking these guys out. $59% damage. Not too shabby. And if we block like that, it should be okay. Battlecopters can come in and attack these, so we just want to just wall it off. We'll wall it off and it'll be okay. Yeah, so he'll be able to get 2 attacks. Well, 3 attacks technically, but that's okay. Sure, take the 3 attacks. And then we shall counter. Counter with incredible force. Oh, there goes one mega. Oh, it does so much damage, I forgot. I forgot that it can attack. That's great. I don't want to attack it just yet, though. I just want to move closer. So the battlecopter is going to attack. I don't think it can finish anything off. Oh, unless it does this. I mean, the super might be able to do something. I don't think it'll be able to do like a super long amount of damage. Will it be enough to take out a medium tank? It might. No, it won't. But it does attack the other guy, which is kind of annoying. That is kind of annoying. Can we move over there? No, we can't. Ah! That's unfortunate. Can we attack air units? No. Blah. That's unfortunate. What can we do? We can attack the war tank. Alright, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to be using the big super co-power. So this is, what was it, plus 100% firepower? Spinning leap. So he went from doing 38% damage to 64. It's pretty good. %, damage to that thing, eh? Not bad. But do we want the meat? Do we want to sacrifice the medium tanks? I don't think we do. War tank isn't really going to be able to like push up very far. So we're just going to pull these guys back. We did the damage with the big guys over there. So I think we're okay for now. We'll just pull back and we'll come back with a vengeance afterwards. Because I don't even think the war tank can make it across the water, too. Like, the medium tank can. But, like, the war tank, I think it's kind of stuck there. Yeah, because it's 4 movement, right? So it can only move 1. Hello, Sulfurent. Welcome. Oh, wait. Rockets can fire on subs in... Alright, cool. That's alright. Right on. Right on. That's pretty cool. Alright, we'll take that guy out. That can now attack the cruiser. I don't want that. Rocket covers that. Nothing covers that. Going to pull back. Going to pull back. Now we're going to go over here. As is tradition, the rocket shall now be bullied on the semi-original guy channel. It's gonna happen. Cannon fodder, you're a no. You're a no. You can't say no. There's no such thing as no. Doesn't exist. %102% damage. That's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. Oh, that's like... This is like the dream formation for a tank to attack. It's so beautiful. It's beautiful. It's exactly what you want to see. Alright. We'll drop the mech. Should I drop the mech now? And then... I don't know. We'll just end the turn. It's day 7. How are you two doing, by the way, Mr. Sulfurent and Mr. Cannon Fodder? Are you having a great day? Did you have a good week? Did anything interesting happen? Hopefully it did. And hopefully whatever happened is good. Very good. Glad to hear it. Alright, our medium tank is back to full. Ye old dinner with the U.S. Thanksgiving. There you go. Ye old Thanksgiving dinner. Can't go wrong with that. There you go. Our Thanksgiving over here is much earlier than your guys. So we had Turkey Day like a couple weeks back, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I had some turkey. And pierogies. I also had pierogies, which was also good. This will make our fireworks look like something. Boom! Dark Inferno. Scooby-Doo. Let's go. He's not going to be able to hit anything. He's just going to run away. Like some kind of a coward. This is a really annoying spot for that battleship to be. It's like, how do you get to it? The only thing you can get to it would be with your own battleship. And I really just want to like get through over here so that I can go over there and I can start causing mischief. We did not start the mission with a sub. There's no sub in the mission. We got a cruiser, a battleship, and 2 of these gunboats. But the problem is we have to go through the river, and we're kind of limited on mobility here. So the only way to get to this would be to sort of Congo line your way through here and just eat a shot. Which is obviously not necessarily what I want to do. Could just rush in with everything. But the problem is we're playing as this character too, which is essentially Rocky's like a grit light. So he's got grit stats, but he has less firepower on a day-to-day. But his normal and super co-power will do like 10 and 20% more than what their normal counterparts would do. So he's not a very good character in that regard. So that's difficult. It's a difficult little thing. But I guess I could just rush up with everything. I want to drop this mech first. Drop the mech first and then we rush with everything. I'll lead with the cruiser. I don't want that to be hit. Classiest units. Here we go. And I thought he had a battleship. I guess I took out the battleship. Did I take out the battleship? Or not battleship, battlecopter. He's attacking my battleship with a flippin' tank. What is going on here? Alright, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it, man. We're gonna do it. We're going in. I don't want the APC to get one shot. If we can prevent the APC from getting one shot, that would be pretty cool. Aside from that, we're going in. We're going in. Here we go. All right. I think that's everything, right? Yeah, we gotta move here, and then we move right here. Boom. All right. Let's see. Let's see what he decides to attack. Is it gonna be the rocket or is it gonna be the battleship? It attacks a gunboat. All right, cool. That's exactly what I expected to happen. 100%. All right, we're going to use the power. This body of mine is 100% muscle mass. Yes, a gunboat can attack a battleship. It does a small amount of damage. All right, well, that's taken care of. That's taken care of. Oh, we got you. We got you surrounded. Got him surrounded. What's he gonna do? There's nothing he can do now. End that turn. There we go. Day 12. Alright, mech will just go over there. And then we are just going to, I guess we're just going to rush this. We are just going to rush it, see if we can destroy some things. Maybe we'll lose some things along the way, but you know what? That's just the way it goes. It's okay if we lose units. It doesn't matter. What matters is the win screen at the very end, and that's it. That's all we gotta hope for, and that's all we gotta work towards. This will make our fireworks look like mere sparks. Dark Inferno. The darkest of infernos, folks. I don't know if anybody saw that, but when he went to go attack this thing, he did the attack, and actually the thing went down to 1 HP first, and then it blew up. So that's a thing. I don't think that's an overly important thing, but that is definitely a thing that I saw. Well, now the question is, can we get the route, or are we going to get the capture of the HQ first? If we can get the route, obviously the route is what we get. I think we're going to capture the HQ. That's just kind of what it's looking like. Oh, maybe not. Alright. See where the APC goes. You know what we need? We need a little medium tank action here. There we go. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about right there, folks. That gave them the boot. They're running scared. That was a lot of units to guard this one area. You are correct, Rocky. Let's give chase. Huh? You mean we can't stop and eat? Of course not! Let's get moving! Something about this foe unsettles me. We must find out what. Yes, sir.
Mission complete.
Alright, so Rocky's basically just Grim Light, but with slightly stronger co-powers. So that's interesting. Ho ho, guess that's that. Claims to be the strongest hitter in Yellow Comet, but don't forget, folks, Kanbai still exists somewhere. Alright, save complete, folks. Here we go. We're going to be going in the next mission. Boom! Stop the enemy from mining the crater site. Now we are going to be dealing with Pinocchio's sister over here, who definitely may or may not have told a lie in her life. So, Sakura, my helicopter unit is picking up something. It seems the enemy has mining equipment all around this area. Mining? They're digging for something there. I can't even imagine what they'd be looking for. But the digging is seriously damaging the terrain there. whatever is it? Whatever it is, it must be worth it to them. Wait, that area that's the crater. Crater? The shape of the ground was rather odd, but a crater. I assumed it was dried up. I assumed it was a dried up lake. Sakura? Ayano, send your helicopters right away. We must stop them. Is something wrong? I know what they're after, and they must not find it. It figures this would come back to haunt us. But now? Wait, Sakura. What's this all about? She's gone. Folks, we're gonna go defend a crater. I don't know what's in the crater. Comet crater? Yellow Comet? Comet crater? Something's fishy. Something is fishy about what is going on in this ROM hack, folks. There's too many revelations going on. So I really need to know. I need to know what's going to happen. So, oh no, we've been ambushed. Sakura, you move too fast. Quite correct, commanders, on both counts. And who are you? You're the one digging up the land here. That I am. You are about to face the ghost from your past. What's he talking about? Buried under the soil of Yellow Comet is the key to an ancient super weapon. Oh. Super weapon? I don't like the sound of that. Sakura, you'll fill me in later. I'm getting us out of this. You think you can escape, you old crow? I can fly faster than anything you can throw at me. Observe. Alright, folks, we're going to be seeing what this seal is all about. That's a missile. Those are rockets. That is a very unfortunate position for those guys to be in. Oh, my lord. Okay. Anyways. Ayano. Yellow Comet's news columnist. Some would call her writing absolute trash. Her hit is big scoops, and her miss is honesty. So she's not a very honest person. Okay. Helicopters have plus 20% attack and defense. Ground and Navy direct combat units have minus 20% attack power. Gust of wind. Copter units attack power rises to plus 40. All air units have plus 1 movement. Tornado hold. Copter units attack power rises to plus 60. And all air units have plus 2 movement. Yeah, it does sound like she's just a regular journalist at this point. And I mean, if y'all have seen some of the journalism that's been going, I'm not gonna say anything, but some journalism is going on out there, folks. Anyways, that's about as political as I'm going to get. Alrighty, folks, so we have ourselves a map here. I don't know what we're going to be doing on this map, but it does appear like there is some bad things going on here. Definitely some bad things going on. I don't even know what the terms of this mission is. Yeah, journalists, am I right? Rout the enemy or capture the HQ. Capture the lab for a war tank. Folks, we're going to be getting a war tank. We have to get a war tank in this mission. There's absolutely no reason for us to not get a war tank. Now, how are we going to approach this mission? Because obviously we cannot stay here. And we have to destroy the infantry, otherwise they're going to be capturing our HQ. So I think obviously probably the first thing we are going to be doing is we're going to be making the fattest wall of copters up north. And it looks like we can do it perfectly right here. So we're just going to go here. Boom. Copter block. Copter block. And then this guy is going to just... Oh, this guy will actually just attack. Because why not? Free damage, folks. Free damage. And what can he do about it? Nothing. Scooby-Doo can't do nothing about that attack. It is the easiest attack in the Advanced Wars by Web right there. But we definitely want to stay away from the rockets. The rockets are going to be an absolute nuisance. And we don't need that sort of energy around here, folks. Wait there. So So this is actually a safe position right here. There's 2 tanks over there, so we have to take out the anti-airs in order for something to happen over here. So keep copters alive, take out anti-airs, screw the rules, and that's it. That's all we gotta do, folks. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. This is probably the best case scenario right here, folks. Like, holy macaroni and cheese, would you just look at this flipping position right here? I might have to turn those animations back off. I just, yeah, this might be a little bit of an issue. Now, animations are great, and I do definitely love animations, but they definitely take a very long time. And ain't nobody got time for that, folks. It's just the simple truth in life, you know. Time is short, time is sweet, and if you can prevent having to deal with things taking too long, then that would be pretty fantastic. I was actually expecting that to do a little bit more damage than just that small, insignificant chunk of damage. So that's actually really bad. Actually significantly bad. Yes, that's not what I thought was going to happen at all. Alright, so whatever, that's fine. We can deal. We can deal with that. It's not a big deal. Might lose a copter, but hey. It's the price we pay sometimes, folks. That is the price we pay sometimes. Alright. Nasty damage. Nasty damage to the copter. Alright. So, easy peasy. Take this guy out. Bada bing, bada boom. He's gone. Take this guy out. Easy peasy. Definitely check this flipping range over here before I do anything else. Holy moly, that could have been bad, but it's not bad, so we don't have to worry about it. And we kept the flippin' APC alive, folks. Kept it alive. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Alrighty, folks. They are attempting to acquire a war tank. That is what they're trying to do. And they're almost succeeding. They are definitely almost succeeding. So we cannot allow them to succeed. That is going to have to stop right there. Because the only person that's going to be getting a war tank here is me. I'm going to get the war tank. And that's it. But yeah, it looks like as long as you keep the copters alive, this is basically an auto-win mission. Oh, that was a stupid move. Anyways, as I was saying, as long as you keep the copters alive, this is basically an auto-win mission. As long as you don't do anything stupid. But, I mean, who would do something stupid, right? I mean, it doesn't make sense. Who would do such a thing? I don't know. I don't know anybody that would do such a thing. Also, I keep forgetting, I should probably, like, build that thing. There are things that you can build in this game, folks. And we need to build them. That's what we need to do. Can't believe he lived. Can't believe it, folks. I can't wait to get this war tank. It's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be so much fun. A trained monkey could make a better strategist than you. As I said last time, folks, there are some very trained monkeys out there. And some of them are really good. Maybe they could make a better strategist, you never know. Wow, look at the damage from those flipping artillery. 2 artillery that were like super weak managed to do 50% damage. It's absolutely unheard of. I may have trained a monkey or two in my time. Alright. So artillery's sitting at 5. That's perfectly fine. Because we don't need him to actually bust through, folks. All we need to bust through is this good old-fashioned battlecopter. And then boom, here we go. A monster-sized tank has appeared. This lab has a monster-sized tank just sitting in its hangar. Look at all the cannons. Look at all the cannons. There's even cup holders. This thing has incredible defenses. Not much could scratch it easily. That's good. I was wondering how we would handle their tanks. It moves slowly, but we should be able to punch through the enemy. Folks, this person was wondering how we're going to be able to handle the enemy tanks. Meanwhile, they have one anti-air, and I have all the flippin' battlecopters. Like, I'm pretty sure that it would probably be fine. You know? Like, I'm thinking it would be fine. Anyways, end that turn. Day 7, folks. Here we go. Oh, would you look at that? All their forces are now coming to greet me. Hello, forces. Are you having a good day? Make sure that anti-air can't hit me. Yeah, it can't. Can't hit me, folks. Moving in. Like, it does flip in 50% damage. Like, holy macaroni. Strong copters, man. Strong copters. Like, what was even the bonus? Like, was it 20%? Yeah, 20% attack and defense. Not like copters really benefit too much from defense, but I guess 20% defense is like... It's not bad. It's actually not that bad. I mean, that does make the difference between your copter kind of being like, you know, one hit KO'd, depending on the enemy firepower. Like, what is it to one hit KO a copter? Is it like 130%? I think you have a chance to do it. Is it 130? Might be more, might be less. I don't know. Might be more. I feel like Grim like reliably like one-shots copters, but it could be a fabrication. Where's the other one? It's down there. 1, 2. Alright, so now we do actually need to turn back on the visuals because I want to see what the war tank looks like, folks. We're going in with the war tank. It's coming. It's going in. Let's see. 67%. Wow. Alright. Alright. You know what? I'm not even disappointed, folks. I'm not. That was pretty funny. Alright. The war tank is just 5 artilleries in a trench coat, folks. It's not even 3 medium tanks in the trench coat. It is actually 5 artillery in a trench coat. So there we go. The mystery has been solved. I gotta see that again. That's pretty funny. Oh yeah. Great. Love it. 10 out of 10. Would definitely destroy that thing again. Beautiful. Alright. Unfortunate that we have to destroy the classiest unit in Advance Wars, but I mean it was in the way. It was in the way and it had to be taken care of. Nothing else that can be done about it. Alright, this is the time. Is it the time? Yeah, it's the time. We're going to be using the scope. I've got enough photos for 10 articles. There we go. This person's ahead of the game. Hey, she has a gun. Do journalists have guns? I guess some journalists would probably have guns. 120% firepower. Or damage. What was the firepower bonus? 60%? It's good. Love it. Alright. So we're going to see a normal artillery attack. And we're going to be seeing the war tank. I love it. So dumb. So dumb. Anyways, that's enough of that. Now, obviously, I understand why it's artillery. Because, like, you know, you can't just program the animations for a mega tank in to Advance Wars 2, like, very easily. I'm sure you probably could, but you would have to, like, do an entire, like, animation sequence for it. And, like, who's got time for that, you know? Just want to make the ROM hack, get out there, get her done, and then everybody's happy. %90 damage. And these guys are not even going to make it anywhere close to the HQ, so I'm just not even going to bother. Not even going to bother moving those guys, folks. Armageddon. Holy moly. The DPS is out of control. Oh, we're just going to rout them. I just realized we're just gonna rout them. And the missile is going to be destroyed by the thing that it hates the most. There we go. I may have lost this battle, but it is no matter. My analysis has pinpointed the exact location of the artifact. Yes, soon the almighty staff of Amaterasu? Amaterasu? Amaterasu. Soon the almighty staff of Amaterasu will be mine. Staff of Amaterasu? What's that? It goes all the way back to the first Empress. Amaterasu. Stop saying the word. Oh my god. She was engaged in a war with the rebellious Meteor Legion. Unable to win by conventional means, a super weapon was commissioned. A staff that could pull down a comet from space and land. It was just a fragment of a real comet, but it's devastated both sides and shamed Amaterasu forever. So this crater is the site where the weapon was fired, and it's why we named our country Yellow Comet. The staff was presumed buried under the destruction. No wonder they were digging for it here. We're in deep trouble if they get the staff for themselves. They stole fuel. They want to use it. They want to power the staff, maybe. Whatever the case, it must be stopped here. Get an intel unit ready and track their movements. I'm on it. Follow my lead. All right, folks.
Mission
So,
complete.
obviously, what has happened here, and this is the only thing that it could be, is they already uncovered the staff of Amaterasu, and it was destroyed and broken down into small fragments, and then it was reformed into yarn or wool, and then it was woven into a hat, which Sturm now wears on his head. That is the only thing that could possibly make sense here, and the hat is what summons the meteorites. So, boom, there we go. There's not even a staff. We don't even have to find it. It's fine. No enemy can stand before me. I don't think any enemy would want to stand before you. Not with a nose like that, folks. Oh my lord. That is a nose. That is a nose indeed. Alright. Save current data over existing data? Sure, why not? Absolutely. Why wouldn't we do that? What have we got here, folks? Secure the lab before they complete their search.
Mission start.
You clown! I have need of your assistance. Actually, I'm a jester. A clown would get paid. It makes no difference, fool. You will distract the enemy. Hold them off while I search for the staff. Wraps up here, or something like that. Hey, you're not planning on using that thing, are you? Why would I continue my search if I did not intend to use it? I don't remember that being part of the plan, Scooby-Doo. Zabat. Sure, having it would let us bluff harder than a donkey, but that would obliterate us along with the enemy if fired. Besides, unmanned weapons won't contribute to what Sturm is planning. Victory is the only matter of importance, not the method. Sturm desires more resources. This will let us win here and now. You're not gonna change your mind, I can tell. Alright, I'll go. Just don't expect much of a distraction. Well, at least she's honest, folks. Obviously, we're going with Reggie. Flipping Reggie, man. Reggie's the bomb. Reggie's the man. We're going Reggie. I don't even need to look at Rocky. Rocky with his old gut. Old gut Rocky. We don't need that. We don't need that around here. We need pure samurai action, folks. That's all it is. We followed the enemy here, but there are less than I thought. Be wary. There is always the possibility of a trap. I don't know. Seems straightforward enough to me. You raise a good point. Alright, here's the plan. Search for the enemy labs and cities and additional intel. There is something more to this area. I can feel it. Darn, I was hoping for an easy day work. Not a chance with me. Get on, moving. Imagine having an easy day's work. It's impossible. There, now we get the super cool Fire Emblem theme. Do 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 do. Anyways, what was the clown's abilities again? We're just gonna have to go over that. Anyways, I'll go over all these COs again. Anyways, so Kanbai's rival Reggie in swordsmanship, he never backs down from a challenge. His hit is strategy and his miss is luck. Unit costs 10% more. Unit costs 10% more. Attack and defense start at +20 each turn and then decreases by 4 with each standard attack. It stops at -20. So you start with a lot of firepower and then it diminishes every single time you make an attack. The bamboo cutter attack and defense boost is set to +20, does not decrease, and you get 25% extra counter damage. And then the divine move is 40 with a 50% counter attack, no diminishing returns. Oh yeah, and Clown Girl. Fortune, an ex-circus performer drafted by a black hole. Very unpredictable. Her hit is juggling and her miss is business. All units do plus 10 damage for each foot soldier adjacent to them. Ally or enemy transport units lose 10% defense power. The acrobat ability allows all units can move one space further this turn. And the mirror flip is a +1 movement, and direct combat units switch positions with the targeted enemy. This doesn't work with Navy units. So, very cool CO. I actually really like the concept of the CO. The super co power is like mega neat. So, yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I feel like there is definitely something else to this mission. And we should probably be careful. We should probably, be very, very careful. So yeah, I'm just gonna recklessly push all my units forward and just see what happens. Wait. Yeah, I said recklessly. Recklessly, let's just do it. We're gonna form the line, folks. Boom, we got the line. Greatest line in Advance Wars by way. There we go. Bombers going north, fighters going south. Battlecopter goes center. APC goes right here. And then none of these guys move. Beautiful. All right. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. All right. Only 78% damage. I expected that to do a lot more than 78% damage. Oh, maybe I'm like missing something here. I don't know. Anyways. Just gotta sit right there. So we can't just recklessly push forward now because all the battleships or battlecopters are coming. So now we pull back. It's all about strategy when it comes to this, man. Big strategy action. Day 2. Come on, splat you good. Oh, just popping the acrobat already, folks. What can she get done with the acrobat, though? I feel like there's not really anything that she can attack. Yeah. See, if it's not even anything that she can attack. Everything is fine. There we go. Strategy. Now, aside from the battlecopter that I obviously left in a very vulnerable position, all the rest of that seemed half decent to me. And that's also kind of a problem. But that's okay. You know what? Those are just minor things. Completely minor things that don't matter in the grand scheme of things. It was all for charge, folks. That's all it was. Ooh, how do I want to approach this big attack? This is going to be a pretty big attack. Okay, so I don't need to do a lot of damage to that, so that's fine. I would like to do lots of damage to the battleship. I guess it doesn't actually matter how much damage I do to the battleship because he's not really in a position where he can do anything. We're gonna attack that first, then we're going to attack this. I'm going to attack this with this guy. One. Two. How much damage am I doing here? 50? Is that in... Oh, it's not even in rocket range. Okay, so yeah. Yeah! Yeah! Alright. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Over right here. And don't forget about this attack. 77% damage still. Like, oh my flipping gosh. Oh my gosh! So much damage. Now, I'm not a fan of the fact that they get a free war tank. It's very unfortunate, but if they only get one, it's not really too bad. And they're pretty much out of air units, so now Mr. Big Ol' Battlecopter and Mr. Big Ol' Bomber over here are going to be able to do so much damage all over the place, and it's going to be absolutely great. So, how do we want to approach this? I want these guys to be closer to me. That's what I want. I want the war tank to move up. I want both of them to move up. If they both move up, it's going to be absolutely amazing. That's all we need. We just need them to move up. And end that turn. There we go. The fun's just starting. Get ready. Oh. Oh. Interesting. The mirror flip. Is the war tank going to move up and attack something? Oh, my God. Now all of a sudden the war tank is right in front of me, folks. Oh, my God. But they could not expect the Super Coat power. They did not expect the Super Coat power to pop up here, folks. So good. The divine move. Folks, you got things like Samurai Spirit out there. But the divine move, now that is a power. Right? Look at that. 64% damage. Like, holy smokes. Holy smokes. 51% damage, folks. Holy moly. And just like that, it's gone. Just like that, we took out 2 war tanks like it was nothing. And it basically was nothing. Like, what are they gonna do? They can't do anything about that. It's just, it's so powerful. Reggie's strongest in the land, folks. Reggie's strongest in the land. I'm still waiting for the twist, though. I feel like there's gonna... I feel like there probably is gonna be a twist in this mission somewhere. And it's like, what's it gonna be? What is the twist gonna be? Oh, I dropped the wrong one off. Oh, well, whatever. Doesn't matter. Now, I wonder, just in case there is going to be some kind of a twist, maybe I should just keep all these guys in the middle. I mean, not like I really need them. I mean, the bomber and the battlecopter are pretty much going to go clear house over here. But I do want to see if I can get myself a free war tank. Free war tanks, folks. Yeah, it's like, where do you even go? You can't run away. Give me the war tank. I'm probably not going to get the war tank. It's not going to happen. Alright, whatever. It's fine. I shall finish it with the clashiest unit of the sky. It is done. That didn't take long. They have enough time now. I didn't think Scooby-Doo would go as far as he is now, but Yellow Comet should find the base and stop him. I hope. Well, there's always reporting to Sturm if they lose.
Mission complete.
Alright, well, I was expecting a twist, but there was no twist, folks. It was just walk forward, and then walk backwards, and then walk forward. And that's it. That's all you had to do, folks. I never lose a battle. He never loses a battle, ever. It's never happened. Do. Bomb. The save is complete, and here we go. Get back the fuel the enemy has stolen. So, the staff, it pulls down comets from space. Does Sturm do that kind of thing, or doesn't Sturm do that kind of thing already? Precisely. This is a staff that replicates Lord Sturm's own power. However, long ago, Empress Amaterasu, I don't know. Amaterasu stole it and used it against us. Imagine if they made you build units with half fuel. Oh my gosh, because the fuel was stolen. It's a bad day for a stealth fighter, folks. So it was, but we of the Black Hole Army are quite persistent. We could not lose our leader or his powers, and so we have made great advances in life support technology. So Sturm is really old, huh? Age carries with it experience and vast knowledge. But the elderly often cling to what little they have left. Black Hole lacks unity as its oldest leaders squabble for power. With the staff, we will have unmatched power and unity with it. Someone still has to be at the top. Will that be you, Zabat or Scooby-Doo? I cannot say I do not have that in mind. Fear not, Vulcaner. You will have a respectable position yourself. Now let us continue the search. I have pinpointed the staff's location. Yes, somewhere under this mountain we shall begin digging. Respectable position, huh? I'm afraid I'll have to decline. What would be the respectable position, folks? That is the big question. What was she all about? Fog of War. This better. I'm just gonna hope that it's not a Fog of War mission. We're gonna go with Iano because battlecopters go burr. Battlecopters go burr, and that's what we're gonna do. The road not taken, folks. Look at all this. The digging is hurting this land. Not for long. They won't. Or not for long. They won't. Oh, excuse me. Iano, we must be quick. Yeah, if we don't act fast, they could get that staff. Rally the men. Make this as swift as possible. Folks, we got a duster. Let's flip and go. Let's flip and go. Anyway, what's the intel terms here? About the enemy or capture the lab, blah, 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 war tanks. Alright, cool, folks. We get war tanks. We can capture the laboratory. We get a war tank. Now, obviously, we going north, folks. They don't have any battle copters. They don't got any battle copters up north. We going north. I'm also gonna block right here. Do one quick little block, you know, just for the fix. One little wall for the fix. Now I wonder if the entire army is gonna be moving over. Because if the entire army move is over, this is going to be a very, very quick mission. For obvious reasons. But we obviously do not want to deal with all these anti-airs up here, because that is definitely a problem. Oh, also they're giving us missiles, which is kind of making me feel a little bit on edge here. They're giving us missiles. And they have no air units aside from like one thing. What's the purpose of the missile? What is the purpose of the missile? Why is it here? Is it literally just to shoot the transport copter? Or is there going to be some things just randomly popping up here? I don't know, folks. I don't know. I don't like it. But they have no anti-air, so I can actually just block with this. But I also have to keep in mind. That people can go on the rivers. So the position is not as safe as it looks. It's only mostly safe. There is writing on the chalkboard. You know what? Hold on. In my last few videos, I have had stuff written on the chalkboard. And one of them was actually a message to you, Cannon Fodder. Can I... How do I do this? I can't remember what button I pressed. Is it properties? Filters? There you go. I will unblur the background and you might even be able to see what the secret message of the day is. Boom. Let's go back over here. Whoa! Too big. Secret message of the day. What could it be? Well, it does look reversed because it's reversed. That's just how cameras work. Most of the time. But if you can decipher the reversed message, well, then you win absolutely nothing. But, bragging rights. We have been assaulted. 37% damage. Holy moly. Is there an M? There is no M. You're getting closer. You are getting closer, but that's not the word. I'll give you a hint, though. It is something that I would normally say. And something I would normally preach. So the message is not something that is, like, beyond the realm of something that I would normally say. Well, it's not stupid. Saucy? Nope. Not saucy either. We have eliminated a war tank. It has been eliminated, folks. We've done it. We beat the game. We can all go home happy now. Big DPS. There we go. Oh my gosh, this flippin' thing survived another hit. Like, that is insanity. Absolute insanity. One could even say madness. Absolute madness. Do you need another hint, cannon fodder? This is your hint. P.U. P.U. Ugh! What does that smell? What could that smell be? Holy moly, we are ending this man's career. That's devastating. Driving over rivers does seem kind of weird. Oh no, he's talking about the monkeys again. You would figure like a river is like the last place you would want to drive. I don't see anything good happening from it. Oh yeah, we're going for the cheeky cap, folks. Man has absolutely no idea what's about to happen to him. Can you bait the AA away, or will it rush towards the HQ? Well, apparently it's just gonna go hide in the crying corner. I don't even have to bait it. It just ran into the crying corner because it knows what's up. It knows what it needs to do. It's beautiful. I couldn't have asked for anything better than that, folks. %50 damage. 47% damage, and the capturing of the headquarters. Oh my god, and the crying corner is like the worst place for this thing to be right now. It's like perfectly in range of being absolutely decimated. But unfortunately, I can't really attack this because, like, I'm just not close enough. So that's unfortunate, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Absolutely doesn't matter. Everything's fine. AI had absolutely no idea what to do. Anyways, we're going to attack that thing because, yeah, you can't go to the crying corner and not get punished. Alright, there we go, folks. The digging crew is destroyed, but it matters not, for I have found the staff of Amaterasu! Woo! Oh my gosh. Oh no, that signal, it's really the staff. I suggest a surrender, commanders, or I will activate the staff. We failed, but how? Sakura, we're still alive, don't forget that. If you wish to stay that way, pull your troops away. Men, retreat for now. Oh my gosh.
Mission complete.
You know, it's a darn shame. It's a darn shame when you go through a mission just absolutely dominating the enemy forces, sending them to the crying corner, and then all of a sudden, it's just like, oh, we have to run away. Ah! What do we do now? You know what we do now? We send in flipping Reggie. Send in Reggie and everything's going to be fine. Boom! Save current existing data. Yes, we do. We are going to save the current existing data. Now, before we finish with this mission, I will be back shortly. I'm just going to take a short bathroom break, and then we'll continue on. And when I come back, I will reveal what the secret message on the chalkboard is. For it is completely super secret, and we are all going to find out what it is very, very soon. So if anybody can guess it, then, you know, you'll be able to figure it out. We'll have a lovely conversation with Semi-Rigidized chair. I'm actually not sitting on a chair, necessarily. I'm actually sitting on a stool. And it's a very nice stool. It is actually a very nice stool. I would show you the stool, but that would require me picking up the stool, and then I would have to show you the stool that way. But it is nice, and you just have to take my word for it. But you can feel free to look at all the wonderful clutter in the background here. So enjoy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Mr. Horse, let's go. Mr. Horse, do you see the horse? A horse. Wait, do you actually see the horse? Oh yeah, you do see the horse. My daughter flippin' loves that horse, man. Loves this horse. This bad boy right here will entertain that child for like a solid half an hour. This is a good toy. Absolutely good toy. Hello, Markle Maps. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome to the stream. We are deep in Yellow Comet territory. And it's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. But yes, there's lots of things that I'm keeping from you guys here. Because normally, like I said, I actually do blur the background. Because I don't want people seeing the child's play area. But that horse is definitely a really good toy. Absolutely good toy. But she's now up to having 7 Mario Kart characters. Or is it 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. 8 Mario Kart toys too, which is super good. Super cool. Although she had a choice between Wario and a Shy Guy last time, and she picked the Shy Guy. I thought she was going to pick Wario, but she didn't. But she picked Waluigi, so that's pretty cool. Anyways, aside from that, the message on the board today, folks, says Stinky Neos. That's what it says. That's what it says, folks. It says Stinky Neos. There you go. I think the message... What was it? In the second to last video, there was a message that said, cannon fodder smells. That was the message in the last one. And then in the first one, it just said classy medium tanks. And that was it. But nobody got it because I blurred the background. Maybe I'll unblur the background so that you can see the secret message. And maybe I'll even try to write the secret message backwards, so it'd be easier to read. I don't know. But anyways, that's what it is. Bada bing, bada boom. No disrespect to cannon fodder. I just thought it was funny since he asked for it. So that's what happened. And yeah, she does have good taste. She does. Very good taste. Anyways, folks, let's go ahead and get into this one. The final battle is at hand. Get the staff back at all costs, folks. We gotta get the staff back at all costs. Sakura, there you are. Ayano has made an emergency call. We failed. I failed. The enemy dug up the staff. Ah! What staff? That staff? They were after it all along. They have it. They could demolish us with ease. Amaterasu buried it deep in the soil so that it would not happen. She didn't just destroy it, drop it in lava or something. Yeah, like, let's flip in. Just give it the old Shire treatment. Send it to Mordor. Mount Doom! We did not have the means to destroy the metal it's made of. After all, why create something so easily destructible? It's true. It's true. Sakura, are you alright? You're very quiet. You haven't been this upset since Kanbai's statue was graffitied. How? How could I have failed? Sakura, you mustn't blame yourself. It won't help us now. Besides, it's not hopeless. They can't activate the staff yet. You need more than a little fuel to power the staff to full capacity. They've been stealing a lot of our fuel. Do they have enough? They have done it by now. Or they'd have done it by now if they did. There's still time. Yes, we must hurry and win this as quickly as possible. There's a lot at stake. Now let's decide who leads the main force. There's only one person that's going to be leading the main force, folks. Welcome to the stream, P-Dog. One does not simply walk into ROM hacks. It's entirely true. One does not simply walk into Mount Yellow Comet and destroy the staff of Amaterasu. It's not happening. Digging the Naruto Wars plot. This is definitely sort of Naruto Wars, a little bit. Gonna be summoning the meteor, and you're gonna be able to stop the first meteor, but what about the second one? You know, what about the second one, folks? It's gonna give me an awfully bad headache. Anyways, we're going in with Reggie. Where are we going? We're going there, P-Dog. We're going there. So that's just it. Just getting the passenger seat, and we're going, man. We're going drifting. We're going cruising. The reckoning is upon us. Mission 21. Ah! The staff will be fully powered soon. Do you truly believe you could stop me in time? You've desecrated the grave of the first Empress. For that, you have earned the wrath of Yellow Comet. How poetic. It is you who will feel the Comet's wrath. I won't let you slip through my grasp a second time. Nor will I. This is for the good of the country. Oh, I'm here too. For good measure. Hey guys, I'm here too. Don't forget about me. Then by all means, have at you. Alright, folks. We have to see what the terms of the mission are. Rout the enemy or capture the HQ. And that's it. Okay, I thought maybe there was going to be a time limit or something on this mission, but apparently there's no time limit. We're just sending her. That's it, folks. We're just going to send her. Ugh. I actually have to deploy units in this one, though. These are my least favorite missions. Ones where you actually have to deploy units. I like the pre-deploy missions, folks. I love the pre-deploy missions. They're so much fun. So much fun. Anyways, I definitely need to rush this over here because I really want the war tank. I really don't want the enemy to get the war tank. P-Dog, also, you might have missed this. I don't know how long you've been here or not, but the war tank is actually secretly just 5 artilleries in a trench coat. We discovered that this run, and it was pretty cool, pretty neat, interesting, one might even say. You know, not something you see every day. Now, if we get the war tank, we're going to be doing it again, and we're gonna prove the fact. And yeah, it was some pretty long range energy indeed. Definitely some long range energy over there. Grit would be absolutely ecstatic to see that sort of long range energy. Now, we are going to be capturing ourselves an airport because airports is going to be super important in the overall success of the mission. This is actually also very annoying, and that's going to be a problem very soon. Very soon it's going to be a problem. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. He's base skipping, folks. I've never really enjoyed pre-deployed missions unless there's a base or two. Makes it feel more impactful to capture cities. That is fair. You know what? That is fair. Everybody's got their own cup of tea that they enjoy. And that's the way it should be, folks, you know? Some people like steak, some people like spaghetti. Man, this man is base skipping like a madman. Scooby-Doo! He does not even care about his units. Look at this. Look at this base skipping up here. He's just going to allow me to capture the laboratory with virtually no resistance. Right. So I also have to keep in mind the drawbacks of this character. So what I really want to do in this mission is I want to be spamming out the classiest of units, the classy medium tank, as much as possible. Just get nothing but medium tanks on the field, and everything is going to work out. And that's it. That's all I gotta do is just spam out medium tanks. There's no other units that are even gonna exist. Maybe a fighter. That's it. And if I can't afford a fighter, I'm getting a bomber or an anti-air. But I think it's gonna be fine. I think it should be absolutely fine. I want this capture though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yes. Alrighty, folks. Yeah, this is going to be absolutely good. He is going to be getting a war tank. He's going to get a war tank. I'm going to get a war tank. And we're going to go to war. And he's bought an artillery, folks. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Anyways, this is going to be mostly fine. Now, obviously, this tank is not going to attack any of these guys. It's going to go over here and attack this guy, so that's going to be annoying. But it shouldn't be too big of a problem, you know? Shouldn't be too big of a problem. Minor problem, sure. Minor problem is okay. Big problems, well, that's a little bit more of a problem. One war tank. That's all he's got. I can take out one war tank. That'll be fine. I can't buy another classic medium tank, though. Ah! I mean, I guess I could if I joined these guys together. Or could I? I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't have been able to. Oh my god, I wonder if I can be super duper silly. I might be able to be super silly. I don't know if he's going to be building a unit. I'm going to put this over here just in case he doesn't build a unit. And if he doesn't build a unit, I'm totally going to be blocking that base. What are we going to do? Oh, yeah, the anti-tank. That's a thing that exists in this game. That's all I need is an anti-tank. The anti-tank will take down that war tank, absolutely no problem. Now, is he going to build out of the base? He doesn't build out of the base, folks! Ha! What a dork. What a dork. There we go. Trapped him. We got him, folks. We got him. There's nothing he can do now. I really don't want to lose that. That would be very bad. It would be very bad if we lost the airport. But it's obviously not going to happen. Need another APC. More action-packed combat, folks. Holy moly, there's like 16 people here now. That's ridiculous. Hello, folks. Welcome to the stream. We are going to be helping the Yellow Comet army succeed in the mission here today. That is what we are going to be doing. There's going to be absolutely no Yellow Comet defeat here. It's non-stop victory all day long. Anyways, we took out the anti-air, which is very cool, which means we can build a good old-fashioned, normal old battlecopter. Get the battlecopters on the field. Anyways, this guy will absolutely destroy me, I'm pretty sure. So I have to watch out. Yeah, I'm only going to do 15% damage. Ugh. It's unfortunate. Very unfortunate amounts of damage. Didn't finish him off. Well, well, well. Oh my lord. Okay, so we get to find out two very interesting things here today. Alright, so we already know from the previous mission that the war tank is actually, in fact, 5 artillery in a trench coat. But what is the anti-tank? We're gonna find out right now, folks, because we're about to smack this guy for 66% damage. Let's see. Oh my god, the anti-tank is also... It's also 5 artillery hidden in a trench coat. What a flippin' revelation, folks. Like, I did not expect that one bit. But here we go, folks. Here we go. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. The lore. Well, now we know, folks. $79% damage with an extra 9. There we go. How much is the bomber? 22,000 for a bomber? Ugh. There's so much money. We gotta get something that's gonna be able to take out that silly old guy. So, another medium tank. That's what we need. How do we take out a silly old guy, folks? Build medium tanks. That's it. That's all we need. Wow, this is a very adventurous battlecopter over here. And actually, if we take out this adventurous battlecopter, our good old-fashioned Mr. War Tank will be able to just waltz up here and cause massive damage. So let's go ahead and do that. Take that guy down to like 2. And then what do we do from here? Do 1 more damage to this guy. Yeah, we can just sit right there. There we go, folks. Alright. More properties. Now, the one thing that is nice about the labs in this is they can be owned by your opponent, and then they get a free war tank. But apparently, if you recapture them from your opponent, then you can once again get a war tank. But that's also a double-edged sword, because then if your opponent recaptures the lab back, well, then you lose, or you don't lose the war tank, but they also get another war tank. So then you're stuck in this like endless loop of war tank battles, and it could be bad. But I mean, in all reality, it's not. If I can flip the lab, it's not getting flipped back, so it's gonna be perfectly fine. Absolutely perfectly fine. This man's only got 17,000 funds, so he's not really going to be able to buy anything of worth. Oh, never mind. He buys the greatest thing of worth, folks. The classiest of the units. Alright, I stand corrected, folks. Yeah, the labs are basically Oprah. Everybody gets a war tank. You get a war tank. You get a war tank. And you gotta pay taxes on those war tanks, folks. That's what it's all about. It's all about paying taxes on the war tanks. Yay! Woo! Great. That's exactly what we wanted. Exactly what we wanted. Didn't want anything better. Oh, silly Oprah. Silly Oprah. Alrighty, folks. Classiest unit of the sky has arrived on the battlefield. And we're not even going to buy anything else. That's it. It's the classiest unit of the sky. Base skip. Double base skip. My little soldiers, burn them to a crisp. Do the big pew pew attack. Burn all your fuel. Throw your fuel at them. Light it on fire. Gonna be taking all that recoil damage. Oh my lord! Oh my god, they even did that much to the anti-tank. It's too much damage. Too much damage, folks. See, normally, the anti-tank would be almost, like, invincible to tank fire. So the fact that this guy just went up here, did that damage, burned the fuel, and did that much. Oh my god, that's something, man. That's a lot of damage. A lot of damage. But is it enough? No, it's absolutely not enough, folks. It's not enough. Say I'm sorry. Move up here. Give me that 300 bucks so that I can buy another bomber. And I got 8k left, folks. 8k. We're doing good. Ha! We did no damage. What a dork. Day 14. And it's like, do we even need to use the co-powers? 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got nothing that can destroy me, so I'm fine. Boom. You get a war tank. You get a war tank. You get a war tank. Everybody gets a war tank. That is a very annoying artillery. I'm gonna put it on the top 5 list of most annoying artilleries in Advanced Wars. For it is preventing me from having fun. It is a fun preventing artillery. Oh my god, and he's not even gonna build any air units because he can't, because he's repairing the battlecopter. Oh my gosh. Like, how unfortunate is that for him? I will say that I'm actually mildly disappointed, though, because I was actually kind of hoping that there was going to be some sort of a meteor mechanic in this, but I guess we're not going to be getting that. So that's unfortunate, but is it like super unfortunate? No, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Whoops. Just sit there. Sit there and look pretty. That's all you need to do. %8 damage. Yep. That's what we're dealing with. Big old 8% damage. Now, capture that. More bombers. That's what we need. And we'll build a fighter. One fighter. Just in case. You know, just in case. Yeah. Oh, that's it. That's it. That's all we need. Do 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 do. Bow. Bow. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. The superest of the co-powers. It's too late to beg for mercy. I'm gonna be stealing the staff. Everything's gonna be fine. Strong mech. Strongest mech in Advance Wars. Oh my gosh. He's gonna be trying to steal some properties. Well, we can't just allow that. Oh my god, no diminishing returns on damage. Ah, it's so good. Forgot about this guy. I think I probably did forget about him last time. Alright, folks, it is now day 16. We have basically walked up and caused an irreversible amount of damage to the opponent. And Scooby-Doo, even if he's going to be popping the Armageddon, folks, it's not going to be enough. You know, it's not going to be enough. He can pop the Armageddon if he wants. But it's over. It's absolutely ogre. I can even stop the cap, folks. Oh my god. It might come at the cost of the infantry, but the cap has been stopped. And the flippin' mech Congo line over here is out of control. It's absolutely out of control. 3 damage. 3 health left. Block. Block. Attack. Well, another bomber. That's it. That's all we need. Don't even need to move anything else, folks. It's gonna be the end of it. Oh god, my nostrils. Oh, did I forget to move the bomber? Oh, whatever. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter, folks. Is this guy gonna capture the property? No. No, he's not. He will not capture the property. Oh, can I even run away? Is that in range? Oh, it's not in range. Great. Perfect. Eat the hit, stop the cap for personal reasons. You served me well, anti-tank. Getting the classiest unit up here. Do 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 do. Yeah. I don't know. I guess that's about it. That's about it, folks. Yellow Comet is getting flippin' liberated. Saving them. Saving them all. It's day 19, folks. We're going to capture that headquarters. I mean, should we capture the headquarters or should we win by route? This is a big question. A big question. Now, if we're considering this lore-wise, we do want to beat the mission as fast as possible. But I'm pretty sure Reggie would be absolutely livid right now at the audacity of this man to come into his country and just start unearthing ancient artifacts, causing mischief all over the place, folks. So we are going to be winning this by route. We're going full route over here. It's gonna happen. Had enough. Had enough of it. Oh, what do we need to destroy? We need to destroy this little section over here. Those are the ones. Those are the ones that need destroying. They're the ones that need destroying the most. My loyalty is something blah. Dark Inferno. Huh! It's not dark enough. No, he destroyed my APC. Very sad. That's it. He can't buy anything. All your base belong to me. Double medium tank and a bomber buy today, folks. It's lovely. Well, if I'm not going to capture the HQ, I can capture that. It's getting caught. Oh no! Such power. Ooh. He gets away. For now. I'm gonna give him a war tank, folks. He can have it. It's going down. I accept your challenge. It's the bamboo cutter, folks. Let's do it. Stop right where you are. Yellow Comet is here. Blast! I had nearly fully charged the staff. If it wasn't for you pesky kids. Ah! Fool! What are you doing? He'll destroy us both. This is the end, commanders. Farewell. He got away. What do we do now? Look, Reggie, he left the staff behind. Then there's still time. I can input the command to stop. What? But if you fail, we'll... I'll stop. Let her handle this. She's going tickety tick tick tick. I've done what I could. But we're safe for now. You did it. You saved us. I'm afraid it's not that simple. There wasn't enough power. I was able to slow the descent of the comet down to a crawl. It's now slowly approaching the planet. It won't arrive for a long time. Won't it burn up in the atmosphere or something? Not this kind. It's more likely to arrive in a million pieces. I'd give it about 9 years. You've done what you could. You bought us time. We must work hard to prepare for the incoming meteor shower. I believe we can reduce the inevitable damage. Sakura, this is thanks to you. On behalf of my emperor, I thank you. Reggie, I thank you. Thank you, everyone. Oh my god. Mace Windex, welcome to the stream. What are these new cool units and how classy are they on the classy tier list? Well, excuse me. The War Tank is obviously fairly classy. Now, the War Tank is not necessarily as classy as the Mega Tank, because the Mega Tank is 3 medium tanks in the trench coat, as we do know. The War Tank, we have discovered, is actually 5 artilleries in a trench coat, which is still pretty nice, but I don't necessarily think that it would be on a classy stage. I think it would be more of like the distinguished category. It's probably what it would be. So it's still pretty nice. The anti-tank, not necessarily a classy unit, but definitely a respectable unit. Respectable unit indeed. The gunboat is a respectable unit as well. So I don't think that we necessarily have any super classy units yet. The Duster is pretty classy though. You know what? Actually, the Duster is a pretty classy unit. It's not as classy as a bomber though, so I wouldn't probably categorize it as classy. Definitely distinguished. The distinguished Duster. We also have the Pipe Runner, which is a classy unit. Classy pipe runners, folks. That's what it's all about. So F? I wouldn't say F. Who would have thought Oprah turned out to be a good Advance Wars campaign designer? Yeah, who would have thought, man? Who would have thought? Splendid. Can buy is pleased. The reckoning has been completed, folks. The big old reckoning. The reckoning. Condor. We're getting reports of invasions from the other countries. Same action as last. Or some action as last. Wait, who is this man? Who is this man? Is this Jataquin? This might be Jataquin. Some action at last. It's about time. I'll handle the ground, Recon. You take it to the air. Recon, you alone? You must join me, surely. Let Irene go where she wishes, Condor. Trent? You're here too? Yes, I am. This isn't Trent. Oh, who is that guy? This is the End. Oh my god. Folks, this guy right here. It's the End. For those of you that don't know who the End is, you should probably play some Metal Gear Solid. This guy right here is definitely the End. Yeah, from Snake Eater. Exactly. He's definitely the End. 100%. Oh my god. Alright. The forest speaks to me. It says there are enemies about. The forest said that? Trent thinks trees can talk. I'm sure the clouds could too. Have you tried it? I've always wanted to hear what they say. 7 days. 7 days. That's all he has. Just wait in the forest for 7 days and you're perfectly fine. You know, the End's got 7 days. And what is it? Albert Wesker's only got 7 minutes to play. A lot of popular 7s out there, folks. I'm lost. You can't get lost in the skies. Hop on my plane, Irene. But what about the ground, Recon? You leave that to me, Irene. I should give a call to Freud. He likes plants, I think. I wouldn't want to be stuck with him personally. Alright, let's begin your survey of the land. Save current data. Boom. Of course we're going to be saving current data. Now, unfortunately, that is going to be it, folks. We're not going to be diving into Green Earth today. Green Earth is going to be dove into next week. Hopefully next Sunday. That's what we're going to do. I think what we'll probably do is we will just try to get through the entirety of Green Earth on Sunday, and then we will hop into Black Hole and do whatever Black Hole requires us to do. And then we're going to be able to play the best CO again, folks. Because we'll be able to choose whoever we want to choose at that point. And we'll be able to choose, what's his name? Surge! We're going to pick Surge, folks. We're going full Surge over here. Best CO in the entire game. Surge, best CO from Orange Star. Without a doubt. I don't even know. I would say F is probably the best CO from Blue Moon so far. We have no idea from these guys. But Reggie, definitely the best CO from Yellow Comet. He's absolutely cool. So far, we have only seen these three. We've seen Fortune, we've seen Volkner, and we've seen Scooby-Doo. But apparently, there's another guy, folks. There's another guy named Mantis. And I think Mantis is who we are going to be dealing with next time. Fortune's definitely the best one out of the three, though. It's funny. Just stacked. Anyways, that's going to be it, folks. Thank you very much for joining me. And hopefully it was entertaining for you. And if it was, consider leaving a like, comment, or subscribe, folks. And we are going to be back next week. And we have some very interesting news, actually. We do have interesting news. Because the low funds tournament that I was hosting over on my Discord has actually come to its conclusion. It is finished and there is a winner, folks. Oh. So, there is going to be one full week in December dedicated to that tournament. There's going to be a video every single day, and it'll end with the winner. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to be near the middle of the month or if it's going to be after Christmas, but I think I might do it after Christmas. So it's going to be like December 26th, 27, wait, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yeah. It'll be December 26th to New Year's, I think is what it'll be. So that'll be fun. And then I have to figure out what we're doing for New Year's, folks. I think I might do some kind of stream, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But I feel like I do something every year for New Year's. So I'm going to have to do something. So we'll figure something out. Maybe I'll find some people for a Battle Royale. Get some Battle Royale action. I got to do King of the Hill again pretty soon. But my schedule is just incredibly busy, unfortunately. But luckily, during the holidays, I do have time off. So I won't have to work as much. Anyways, and that's about it, folks. That's about it. We do got more lively games of the day coming this week, so it'll be fantastic. And yeah, tune in next time for Green Earth, folks. Till next time, take care of yourselves, and bye-bye for now.